I'm with Ryan from KiraGen Bio. What are you and your team building?
So we are a cell therapy-focused company, and we are using transformer-based machine learning to optimize synergistic gene edits to protect immune cells from any immunosuppressive barriers they might see in the solid tumor microenvironment. So essentially, we're using fancy gene editing to create CAR T cells to kill glioblastoma tumors.
Wow. And what do you love about building here in Boston?
What I love best about Boston is, even being in some of these incubator space, there's just so much activity. So if you have a problem, whether it's super technical or super operational, you can find someone that can help you. So it's great to just have a great giant network of everyone being really deep in the science, but then also operationalizing science, which is a whole different beast.
Amazing. And lastly, what other startups or trends are you watching here locally that you'd share with the community?
Yeah, I think there's been a ton of improvements in gene editing and cell therapy, and manufacturing is probably a huge one. Manufacturing anything, whether it's cells or nucleic acids or viruses, I think that's a huge trend to watch where people are making things quicker, cheaper, internally. So I think that's something big, is it's really accelerating things towards the clinic that with manufacturing improvements.
Amazing. This is Ryan. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I am with the Semmelsweis Labs team. What are you building?
We are building a comprehensive solution to prevent disease outbreaks in different settings. First, we are working on animal farms. We try to revolutionize biosecurity by being very data-driven. We want to detect diseases in the environment and on the interfaces where a lot of disease spillovers and a lot of disease events happen, and not let diseases circulate in populations of animals and humans.
Definitely. And what do you love about being here, building in Boston?
Well, I always wanted to come here and work here because it's the most thriving biotech and one of the most thriving tech area. There's always something inspiring happening here, and there's so many interesting people to talk to and just bounce ideas off of.
And last, what startups are you watching or other trends that are potentially informing how you're building your company that you would share with the community?
Yeah, so obviously we are an AI-first company. We are following everything what's happening. Everyone knows in the biotech area how the large models like AlphaFold or AlphaGenome are shaping everything. I'm very excited to see a lot of smaller technologies what date back decades sometimes, and everything becoming very mature. For example, in computer vision, where it's used on a daily basis with very high accuracy, helping a lot of healthcare professionals, for example, in radiology and other places. So I'm happy about the multiple of these used.
Semmelsweis Labs, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.